In a stunning and deeply troubling breach of security, 10 inmates managed to escape from the Orleans Justice Center in New Orleans by exploiting a wall behind a toilet, triggering a manhunt, and raising serious questions about internal security and staff involvement. Welcome to In the Know News, where we bring you the stories that matter, with clarity, integrity, and a commitment to the facts. In the early hours of Friday morning, around 1 a.m., the escape unfolded when the group of inmates exited their cells, made possible by defective locks that failed to secure them during the standard 10:30 p.m. lockdown. Using tools made from toiletries and exploiting structural weaknesses, they dismantled fixtures behind a toilet in a handicap cell and breached a wall that led to a supply access door. Surveillance footage shows the group exiting through that door, scaling a facility wall, and fleeing across the nearby interstate under the cover of darkness. But perhaps most alarming is the growing evidence that this was not merely a case of opportunistic inmates exploiting decaying infrastructure. Orleans Parish Sheriff Susan Hudson stated bluntly during a press conference that there are indications of internal assistance, possibly involving individuals within the sheriff's own department. We do acknowledge there is no way people can get out of this facility without there being some type of lapse in security, Hudson said. It's almost impossible for anybody to get out of this facility without help from the outside. The words to Easy Lowell were found scrawled on the wall near the escape route, with an arrow pointing to the hole, a mocking signature left behind that has only deepened public concern. It wasn't until 8:30 a.m., over 7 hours later, that jail staff discovered the escape during a routine head count. Initially, officials reported that 11 inmates were missing, but this was later corrected to 10 after it was determined that a prisoner had been moved to a different cell and not properly documented in the system. The escapees have been identified as Corey Boyd, Deacon and Dennis, Jermaine Donald, Derek Groves, Antoine Massey, Robert Moody, Kendall Miles, Gary Price, Leo Tate, and Linton Van Buren. These individuals face a wide range of serious charges, including multiple murder counts, aggravated assault with a firearm, and false imprisonment with a weapon. Their escape has elevated concerns not just about public safety, but also about the internal state of the Orleans Justice Center. So far, only one of the escapees, Kendall Miles, has been recaptured. He was found hiding under a car in the parking garage of a hotel. When troopers attempted to apprehend him, Miles fled, but was quickly subdued and taken into custody. He has since been rebooked on a new charge of simple escape. Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry praised the swift work of law enforcement in securing Miles' arrest, stating, "Thank you to Troop NOLA for their diligence and speed in apprehending the first escapee." Chief of Corrections Jay Mallett revealed that surveillance footage and forensic evidence point to a planned effort, with the inmates manipulating their cell structure and possibly benefiting from unauthorized access to secure areas. We know that this could not be removed from the inside, so we are investigating that to see exactly who entered these areas, what kind of work was done, if there was work being done, and if this is an inside job, Mallett said. The sheriff's office is now conducting a full internal investigation, including a review of staff activities and facility maintenance records. Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murill didn't mince words, stating, "Someone clearly dropped the ball, and there's no excuse for this." Meanwhile, the sheriff's office has urged the public to remain vigilant. The 9 remaining fugitives are considered armed and dangerous, and authorities stress that anyone who may have seen them or knows their whereabouts should immediately contact law enforcement or call 911. As the search intensifies, Sheriff Hudson emphasized that her office, along with local and state partners, is working around the clock to track down the remaining escapees. The remaining individuals are still being actively pursued, the sheriff's office noted. Our deputies, in collaboration with local and state law enforcement, are working tirelessly to locate and return them to custody. This shocking breach at one of Louisiana's primary detention facilities underscores systemic vulnerabilities, both structural and procedural, and raises urgent questions about accountability, oversight, and safety. As investigations deepen and arrests are hopefully made, In the Know News will continue to follow this developing story. bringing you the facts that matter and the truth that demands action. Stay alert, stay safe, and stay informed.